let's start with the least important, I guess, which
Yeah,
would
we'll work
be
our way up.
Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Which he personally accepted and was for this match. All right.
And from
My
what
guy
I've heard,
gets it.
this was Vince McMahon's idea, which the second that I saw that, I was like, of course it was. Didn't I say that this was a Vince McMahon type match? Didn't I
You,
say that?
no, yeah, because it is a Vince McMahon type
I
match.
know, but
However,
I
there
wanted
are
to give
Vince
myself a
McMahon.
pat on the back for being correct.
Oh, all right. Well,
Because,
yeah, there you go. Well,
yeah, thank
there you
you.
go.
Thank you.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
it is. It
Yes.
is a Vince McMahon type match. But I think I said this on the Raw Rewind, is that you need these two colossal humans to just meet in the ring. Okay. If you just need to have them face off, I don't care what the result of this match is. To be honest, whatever way they go, they'll find a way to turn a diamond out of shit. That's what I want to see with this match. I don't want to see a 15-minute wrestling match. I want to see like 5 to 8 minutes of these dudes just fucking barreling each other over, some slams, and maybe like four things breaking in the meantime. I don't.
my my guess, because I guess if we're gonna make predictions of what we think is gonna happen in the matches, you kind of touched on it when we talked about Raw, was the Hurt Business potential interference. So that's why originally when I see this, I'm like, okay, Brock Lesnar's winning. But I think that if you get the Hurt Business involved, there's no way that Omos loses. Plus, I don't I know that Lesnar doesn't. I mean, it's not like he loses all the time, but he also doesn't need to win. And I feel like if you're
No.
putting him in a match with Omos, then you have to have Omos win. I mean, not to mention, this is a storyline that they literally just put together a week ago. So it's not like there's a lot of history behind this or any sort of gigantic meaning, where one of them has to win because it's like, oh well, no, this is what happened and they have to prove that they're whatever. There's none of that here.
No,
So
yeah.
if Omos wins, it's not like Lesnar's losing some sort of legendary match or something.
Yeah.
um but we know that MVP is going to be there, and we know Lashley's going to probably have a match, which we'll get into later. But yeah, if we're going to see a reunion of the Hurt Business, I find it hard to imagine that they don't get involved in this match to help Omos win.
And imagine the Hurt Business reuniting at WrestleMania. Now that's a WrestleMania moment.
I mean,
Just
yeah, and it's funny because like Shelton and Cedric have never really broken up, but they kind of only use them and bill them as the Hurt Business when they just
yeah.
randomly put them in a match. And I'm like, oh, okay. But it was like 2 weeks ago, they were like the Hurt Business versus whoever. And I was like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
what? The last time we saw Shelton, we were all applauding him and like crying because of his 20-year anniversary. And now we're
Yeah.
supposed to hate him again because he's in the Hurt Business. I'm like, I'm so confused.
It's the
But
beauty of professional wrestling.
yeah. So, do you have any other predictions, or do you just think that's how it's gonna go
No,
too?
that is if it doesn't go down like that, I'm gonna be a sad champion.
Well, there is plenty of time left
Plenty
to
of time.
change, but I mean, I don't know how they really make this
Right.
into a more like substantive feud or personal feud. I
Yeah.
mean, at this point, it's more of a feud between MVP and Lesnar than it is with Lesnar and Omos. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's plenty of time, but I feel like getting the Hurt Business involved would be the most entertaining for people.
Oh yeah.
After we see big meaty men slapping meat.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
Even if it is for 5 to 8 minutes, like you said, because big meaty men slap meat for 5 to 8 minutes. I mean, I'm just, I mean,
It's some may
put
like that, some may not.
I'm not here to judge.
Dealer's
Uh, um,
choice.